I saw ANZ put up its interest rates by 6 basis points on small business and home mortgages on Friday, and I thought, wow, that was terrific expectation management. Everyone thought it would go up by 10, and I think actually the Reserve Bank provided them cover for 10 or more with the way that they'd forecast or said that the bank's cost of funds had gone up. They did that on Tuesday and in their statement on Friday. And so ANZ's actually done an interesting thing, haven't they?
I think it will surprise everybody. I think really most of the market was looking for between 10 and 15 basis points, and I think they could have justified even more than that based on their increased cost of funds. So yeah, this is going to take people by surprise, and it's going to leave the others a bit flat-footed as to know how they respond to that.
Yeah, it's very challenging for the other guys because most of the other, well, certainly some of the other banks were already at that same rate. So, you know, they're going to, well, you know, they really would have wanted to have increased their rates, but now they're stuck in a position, well, I can increase my rates, but I'm going to be 10 basis points more expensive than Mike Smith is. So, you know, he's sort of boxed them into a corner a bit. They
deliberately moved to Westpac's rate. You know, 6 basis points. People are going to say, why do they bother?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're making a point. They're trying, as you said earlier, they're trying to divorce themselves from this RBA cycle of dictating to them what their cost of funds is going to be.
Yeah, it's putting a stake in the ground. It's just a really big political gesture, but I don't know that it makes that much difference in the long run.
The other interesting thing that's happened is that in a sense the big kind of focus and all of the attention has switched from the Reserve Bank's move on Tuesday to the ANZ's move on Friday. I mean, there was as much kind of attention and hoo-ha about the ANZ's move on Friday as there was.
Welcome to the global reality. You know, in the old days, we used to think that the price of money was set by a central bank, but in fact, the price of money paid by Australians for their mortgages is set in Europe. That's the reality. And, you know, the marginal money we borrow, 30% of the money we borrow in our mortgages for our cars, comes from these guys, you know, dentists in Belgium and doctors in Switzerland, and that's the price of money. So Mike Smith, the ANZ, is just teaching us about, you know, we're now part of a global world, and that's the price of money.
Yeah, and it also really does take the strength out of the RBA's monetary setting policies, doesn't it? I mean, yeah. What does it say about that?
But 6 basis points, it's emotional and political. It's not really a interest rate change of trend, put it that way.
No, but basically, Mike Smith is basically taking one for the team, for the bankers. He's out there. He's going to take all the political heat and get all the politicians excited. But you know, guess what? You know, this is going to happen every month, and they'll get tired of it soon enough.
Yeah, it's his turn.